Book Club, hello, it's Luis D. Martinez. I am officially done with Atomic Habits. I am sorry I've been so late on these videos, but adulting calls for my attention. Atomic Habits was a great book. I highly recommend that if you have not gotten a copy, go get one, read it. I plan to read this book at least 3 more times, but we're here to talk about chapter 5. I wanted to put all of the chapters together. I felt that that would have been unfair to you because, we're reading this together. So we're going to complete all of the chapters. We're going to make a video for each and every one of the chapters. So anyway, back to the context here. Chapter 5, right? The best way to start a new habit. So again, like I was saying, this is about habit stacking, and he gives great examples. This is one example of habit stacking on page 76. After I finish eating dinner, I will put my plate directly into the dishwasher. After I put my dishes away, I will immediately wipe down the counter. After I wipe down the counter, I will set out my coffee mug for tomorrow. So that basic chain of stacking all of these habits creates momentum for you to accomplish things. And he says this on page 72. Give your habits a time and a space to live in the world. The goal is to make the time and location so obvious that with enough repetition, you get an urge to do the right thing at the right time, even if you can't say why. I agree with that. Developing great habits, effective habits, require a lot of time and repetition. You have to do it over and over and over again. And on page 71, this is something that I am taking to heart because it is true. Forget about motivation. He says this, page 71, paragraph number 2. Many people think they like motivation when what they really lack is clarity. It is not always obvious when and where to take action. Some people spend their entire lives waiting for the time to be right to make an improvement. We all know a friend that is a perfectionist. Professionalism does not exist. Trying to be this obsessive perfectionist wastes a lot of time because, again, if you're doing one thing and you just do it once instead of several times, you know the balance of that. The person that does it every single day, day in, day out, has a much better chance of being successful than that one person that does it once. And if you do it once, you're gonna be sorry. It's gonna come out as trash. So chapter 5 basically talked and spent a lot of time on this thing that he calls implementation intention, which again I think you should read about. But for me, chapter 5 went into chapter 6, which chapter 6 is one of my favorite chapters in this book. But again, in chapter 5, that whole entire mindset of waiting to have the proper motivation to act is wasting time. The right time is right now, and repetition is your best friend. How many times can you get things done and do them over and over and over again until you see self-improvement, until you see the improvement that you're basically after? And I like this book, I really do, because in this modern world of social media and things happen instantaneously, we already know that when you're trying to basically create this realm of self-development, it takes time. You can't do things in one day. So that's chapter 5. I'm going to come out with chapter 6 soon. Again, if you read this book, thank you. If you haven't read this book, go get the book. Tell me in the comments what you think about this book. What's been your favorite chapter? I want to talk to all of you about this, but we'll be back for chapter 6. I will see you soon.